Hello, my dear Aries. Welcome to Agnya 8. Welcome to your reading for March second half 2020. And thank you for all the viewers who stopped by. Thank you for all the subscribers and the new ones who are adding on. My heartfelt gratitude. And for all those who are supporting the channel in whichever way you feel apt. Thank you so much for that. Now, I've already shuffled the cards and I am going to begin the reading. See what is lining up for you here for the month of March, second half of I've already done the reading for monthlies, which is for overall March, so you can watch that as well to get a perspective. And this card just jumped out and we have a Temperance. I just love this card, this beautiful rainbow shining behind, this angel who is mixing these two cups beautifully, alchemically, and this beautiful imagery of this card kind of draws me so deep within. And this water, the earth, everything about this card is beautiful here. And Aries is the card which means there is balance, there is this healing which is happening in the situation. The second half of the month, you will find yourself healing, you will find yourself being in that support and also kind of seeing the higher truth, because this is the card for Sagittarian. You might be connecting with one and that means the higher truth. So you might be seeing the higher truth of some situation. If you've not already seen, something may come up to you wherein you can see things with different perspective, which is a healed perspective and a balanced perspective. So that's a beautiful card to begin with. That's a major arcana. And let's see what else is lining up for you. Let's see. So this is, as I said, that I've already done the reading for the month of March for Aries. So you can watch that for details. But this could be just checking into the energies of second half and thereon. So yes, but then energies don't really kind of stay in a very stagnant way, and energies are fluid, like time is fluid. So it may apply to you maybe as you're watching it, and so pick as it resonates. Now we've got two cards, which is four of swords and four of wands. Now this is a card for commitment. This could be the card of marriage or higher commitment for you. And this also is a card for twin flame. If you are the one, you can let me know in the comment box. And this is like a union for them, but there is some rest in between, so things are balancing out. You're also resting. Double four is there, which is kind of the stable ground. This rest is providing the stable ground for this this higher commitment, or the ascension, as to say. And this is the Temperance, which is kind of balancing things out while you can just rest and let things unfold as it does. And that's what I'm picking on out of these cards. But let's see how it is. I'll change the deck. I'll just get the right away, and let's see what is the Temperance there and what are the further messages which we are getting out there. So let's see. Okay, we have the High Priestess, pretty much the feminine energy there. High Priestess is the card for getting in tuned with a lot of intuitive messages, and considering it has come with the Temperance, there is a possibility that you might be seeing the higher truth, because you are getting to know so much intuitively now, but you might be just getting some, received some, the rest is more to flow in, as I'm sensing, because, and you might not be revealing what all you're sensing and what all you're getting, because High Priestess is not the one who kind of lays all the cards out like a tarot card reader I'm doing. So they will just keep the cards to themselves, and probably that's fine as well, because they know it's not the time, and because the healing is happening around there. However, there is a big changes with the Tower coming around. While you're resting, you're realizing, and you could be meditating as well, because Four of Swords is also the card for meditation, resting, mentally giving peace to some decision which had gone wrong, because it comes after Three of Swords, some hurt, sorrow, pain which needs to be settled in. And with that resting here with the Tower, you can see that something is falling off, something which has been based on not such strong foundation, because is going to fall off, because Four of Wands is a card for strong foundations. It's something which maybe it's a marriage, or maybe something which has not been formed on firm belief. Something needs to change out there, and something is changing with that, because the Tower is the card for changes, which could be sudden, it could be within, or it could be outside of your, it could be in your external world or internal. But you can see that there are two people who are falling off this tower, or the structure, which is not been based on probably. It could apply to some, it could not apply to some, but whatever is not been serving is false, because there is a high possibility that it was not based on the strong base or a strong pillar. Like for example, we seeing that Temperance, which is about the higher truth, and some revelations are happening there. You are getting those revelations probably in your meditative states. There is something which is coming around, which is forcing you to bring that change in that connection or in this situation, howsoever it applies to you. But Divine is saying it's time for the higher truth to prevail, and something which has been not been lined up with that needs to. I was just seeing somewhere deceptive energy, and I've got two cards here. I'll take two, and I was like kind of both under the Four of Wands here. We've got the Five of Coins, which is the doors are shut, and the deception energy of the Seven of Swords. So there is maybe in this connection or in this situation, there was some deception energy which you felt. Something was not revealed to you, and hence the doors were shut. You're feeling left out in the cold. Or it could be the situation making you feel like that, Aries. And now you're making space for the higher truth, because that's what the Temperance is about. And you are absolutely fine. You're healing with that higher truth, because if the Four of Wands is probably how it looked, but underneath there was some it was just going on like that, and then underneath there you had this feelings that you've been left out in the cold, and there is something which has been not revealed. There is more concealed than revealed in this situation, and that's what is changing the entire game here with this Tower coming around. And that's very strong. We've got very strong major arcanas in this reading, with this Temperance, with High Priestess and the Tower. Tower is the card for transformation, right? So let's see what is the message coming around from either Archangel Michael or Romance Angels for your situation here, Aries. And let's see what comes around. But the change out there is something which I'm sensing very prominently, and I'm also sensing that you should rest little, because that's when or maybe meditate more. If you already are meditating, meditate, and you might be receiving some important messages out there. And ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. If you're kind of feeling what's up, what's happening, what else do I do, etc., or any kind of confusion, doubts, you can take help from Archangel Michael. He's around to help you. He's around the corner. And let me get some message from this card deck, what is coming around. So I'm sensing the truth is the first card which is coming around. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces, and that could be this message for some. You are finding missing pieces now is the message which I'm picking here. And there is something which is kind of, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, and you kind of been able to solve it now, which was not the case earlier. So that is so the puzzle is getting solved now, is what I'm sensing, and you're healing with it. You kind of embracing it. You are embracing the truth. That's very nice. and it's healing. So things will come under the surface. It could be the situation which needed to be generosity. That's a card which comes out, and generosity is the quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind, which means that you're happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give to yourself freely, openly, lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give for an open heart is returned to you multiplied. I am generous hearted. And this message is for whosoever is watching this reading. If you're a cross watcher, this is for you. Where is the focus gone? Okay, thank you. So this is the message. This is a reading for you, Aries. And thank you so much for watching. Once again, take care, spread love, and be happy.